Hi everybody, it's Sunday, so it's time for another Facebook Live. My name is Tracy Held. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Melbourne in Australia, and today I'm going to be doing a card, probably one of the quickest, easiest cards you've ever done, but it's using the new Butterfly Brilliant bundle, which is going to be available for customers to order from the 3rd of March. So let me show you my card. So that's the card. It's really easy. It's really fun. This bundle is a really happy, fun bundle. The colors are brilliant. The butterflies are pretty. Just everything about it screams happy. So let me show you what we're going to be using. So first off, I particularly wanted sort of black and white because I wanted the butterflies to give the pop of color to the card. So I'm using the True Love Designer Series paper, and this is all black and white. So there's no color at all in this, which is exactly what I was looking for. It's really pretty DSP. I wanted it to look like the butterflies were sort of floating amongst the flowers. So that's the DSP that we're using. And then if you watched my Brilliant Butterfly unboxing video on Wednesday, you would have seen the DSP. If you missed that, just scroll back in Facebook, you'll be able to find it. So this is the Butterfly Bijou DSP, and I'm using that piece of DSP. The other thing that I'm using, which is also part of this bundle, is the Brilliant Wings dies. And this is really good because the die fits exactly over that DSP. So all I did was put the DSP through my stamp cut and emboss machine, and I had my butterflies cut out. So 6 butterflies pop out of that. And what you have left is that you can see I've cut off some of the back, because what I did is I just cut what was left into 1/2 centimeter strips, or if you're in inches that would be, I think it's 1/8 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch, I'm not sure, and I've used that on the inside of my card. So very easy card. I've got my black card base. I've then got my piece of DSP, which I've cut to the length, well, the length of the card base, except that this way it's going to be the width, and that's 7 centimeters. So what we're going to do is stick the DSP onto the card. So it's going to obviously cover the full width of the card, and we're going to try and make it even on the sides. Next I have a piece of vellum, which is 9.5 centimeters by 12 centimeters. So I wanted some of the DSP sticking out of the sides. You could make it a little bit shorter if you want to. And what I suggest is you place your butterflies. So vellum gives you this really nice, soft, pretty effect, but the worst thing about working with vellum is that if you glue on the back of it, it's going to show through. So when you're gluing it, you have to be very careful that wherever you put your glue, you've got something hiding it, because otherwise you get these really ugly glue marks on the back of the vellum. The other thing with the butterflies is that you can go over the edge of the vellum, but you want to be sure that you're not going over the edge of the card. So like I said, we got 6 butterflies out of the piece of DSP, And what I did is I just sort of separated a small, medium, large, or small, medium, large, and I split the colors that I had, the blue, green, the yellow, and the pink on each of the cards. So the butterflies can go wherever you want them to go. I just place them on the vellum first so that I can see roughly where I'm putting them, and making sure that they're not like there. Can you see there? That's gone too far over the edge of the card, so that would need to come in a little bit. That can go over. Now we can have them flying all in the same direction. We don't have to have them flying in the same direction. They can fly in formation if you want them to, so we can have them going up. It's just whatever appeals to you. So just worried that that's going to go over, and I don't want you going over the edge of the card. Right, so then we're going to glue our butterflies down this one. Because I know that this edge is going to go over the edge of the vellum, I'm not putting glue on the very edges of those wings. We want to keep you, and then my little one. So out of one piece of DSP, I'm getting 2 cards, which I think is pretty good going. Now to stick the vellum down, I'm going to put glue behind the butterflies. Okay, so no glue's going here where we can see it coming through, behind the butterflies. And we're going to stick that, trying to get it roughly straight. Now for my sentiment, I've gone and I've used the many messages. I've told you about this stamp set before. I really like it. It's one big stamp set. So you stamp out with all of those sentiments. There's then a matching die which cuts out all the sentiments. So one stamp, one cut, and you've got all your sentiments. I then keep them on hand, so when I'm looking for something, I just need to look through the sentiments and see what I want. Now I had actually decided on this one. It's my cousin's, try that one again, my husband's aunt and uncle's anniversary, and I think that they've been married for 48 years, if I've got that correct, so pretty good achievement over there. And one of my sentiments says happy anniversary, so I'm going to use that. You can put a backing behind it if you want a bit of color behind it, but in this case I don't want any color behind it. I just wanted to, I want the only color coming from the butterflies, so we'll put that at the bottom over there. For my inside, I've got my insert, and I've got the strips that I said I cut off from that piece. Now you can use that side, but I kind of didn't really like the look of dismembered butterfly wings floating around. You maybe can't really see that they're butterfly wings, but I know that they are. So I'm going to use the other side, which if you look at the DSP, it's just sort of a mottled watercolor effect, but it brings in the colors from the butterflies. So I'm happy with that. So we'll stick that along the bottom. Doesn't look like we've got butterfly wings that have been pulled off anything. That's going on the inside, so we're bringing it, a little bit of that color from the butterflies onto the inside of the card as well. And the last thing, I've got the 2022 in color enamel dots, which we're going to use just to add a little bit of fun to the card, because hey, dots make everything better. So I'm going to put one over there. I'm just trying to mix up the colors because I don't want the same color being next to the butterfly. I don't know whether that's relevant or not, but it's just my thing. You can go away. That was a little star from the many mates that cuts out as well, and we want the pink one maybe over there. I'm going to just bend this vellum back a little bit. It will obviously flatten when it's in an envelope, but I don't want it to poke up too much. And there we go, as quick and easy as that. We have the cards. So this DSP, very pretty, minimum effort for those butterflies. Just put your die over it and it cuts them out. But you're going to be seeing a lot more of these butterflies because the demonstrators have been able to pre-order them. So we've got them now and we're playing, and it's lots of fun playing with these. So I hope that you like these cards, and we'll see you next week Sunday. Have a good weekend. Bye.